And we're back.
Welcome back. So we've got to go back and reassure Harriet that nobody's going to come and brutally murder her in the night
Is it
or the
Harriet
day.
or Thelma?
Thelma, thank you.
No
It is
problem.
Thelma. See this skull?
Yeah,
That skull is level 18.
we're level 5.
Yeah.
Is that between us and the exit?
No. We
Like,
can go around.
okay.
But that is the thing that most often kills me every time I forget it's there.
Got it. Well, that's right. You teleported to get this far. I'm guessing if you go through the gate, you just die because skull.
Yeah, so what generally happens is I come up here,
Right.
go down this alley,
And
or up there.
and whoops, there goes your head.
Now, I'm quite happy to murder that guy later, but it needs to be later.
Kind of reminds me a bit of the monkey in Neo 2 in the first level that they make you take what 10 hours to get past.
Yeah, but that's kind of that style of game. Like it Neo 2 is very Dark Soulsy.
Yeah.
The monkey's kind of the like you must be this tall to get through this level.
Right.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Good evening, Miss HOWCROFT. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
I have a furry visitor. Quincy.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you
Oh,
really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes, and it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
oh, what do we do?
There is, you know, the the chaos goblin in me wants to say I wish we could make her a vampire, but I also know how absolutely horrible that would go. Um I don't know which of these to pick.
I'm gonna go for you could be in danger.
It seems the least
I don't I
harmful.
don't yeah, I don't want to like if we shatter her delusion, she will not be because her delusion is a coping mechanism.
Right.
Um
It's some sort
yeah.
of medical condition, the feeling that you're rotting within. I don't know if is it like a purely mental thing or is it like a chemical thing?
No, there's the condition she has is a known mental health issue.
And she saw a vampire attack and just rationalized that that's what's happening to me.
That's what's happening to me, yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna go, you could be in danger, because, yeah, like,
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss HOWCROFT. You must stop this nonsense now.
Right there, the truth. Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
That's interesting.
About the men who were tracking you.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a
Yeah.
misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Watery, rich blood sample.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. Daily routine.
oh, this poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Shall we talk to Harriet?
Yeah, I guess go talk to. I don't think we have any. You have any other side quests left, do you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, though there is the dude, but the experimental guy.
Oh right, yeah.
But I think I'm gonna talk to Harriet because we're here.
Right, and might as well get her out of the way.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Speaking of Chaos Goblin.
Yeah, I mean, she's a terrible old lady.
Yeah, she is. What do you want? What do you want to do?
I want to say shut up, but I don't think it's like in character for Jonathan to say it at this point. But
All right, so please calm down, or I have questions.
I think questions. She sounds like somebody who is eager to gossip.
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
What about what he said had anything about picking a fight?
Absolutely nothing. I don't think it matters what you pick in that
Was there a case
dialogue.
of black-
Oh,
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Oh dear.
is it possible?
I assure
Oh,
you,
yeah,
This is not an investigation. into
Sorry, it was gold.
yeah. I was wondering if it's possible to come at it from another direction
Train Hawkins Brannigan's
with the.
paws all of them. They can't keep
The
their
gossip
heads
thing.
up. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on.
Oh,
Next round.
wow, she is horrible.
Good grief. I think at this point, oh, there's a title.
So we need to find Doris Fletcher.
Yeah.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh.
Oh, it's the
Sorry,
priest.
I apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
There,
Nothing about investigation. I believe we talked to him before.
I think so, yeah. I don't think we've got any new hints on him either. I am immediately suspicious whenever a priest in a video game talks about their flock too much.
I mean, apparently a lot of them keep birds for some reason.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my
This is actually
little
pretty good
mug right
textures
off,
here.
But they still
Hmm.
call me Thomas Elwood.
They don't give a... I mean, they knew the limits of it because they don't give us a good look.
Why do you feel
But it's a
responsible
good
for the
effect.
injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
I mean, it's a pretty harmless lie.
I don't blame him. Like, on one life is real. Life is tough enough with,
Disfigurement. And,
well, disability like
Yeah.
this, because he still feels like it's burning.
yeah. I mean, those nerve endings would never go shut up after that. And he's still got the injuries on the arm and everything.
I don't feel like saying surgery could help you.
Oh, beauty is not everything is so shallow, like, for all the reasons. You can't hide.
You can't hide forever.
I mean, literally, that lie is not something that should come up. So,
You know you can't hide forever.
oh,
One
okay.
day you'll have to face your loved
Sorry.
No problem.
Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want my children to see me like this.
How is your stay with us?
Oh, it's
Oh
bliss.
God,
I just
Can I ask
whiplash.
precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars. If you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
He's happy that they haven't forgotten him.
Hmm.
Okay.
You told me before you don't want your children to see you like this. Do you have any other family?
My sister Agatha has raised me nippers since their mother died. Don't want them to look at me like this.
I think the sister respects you. We
This
don't.
one?
Yeah, I don't think we have any info on what the
Your
children
sister's not
feel.
a child. I'm sure she has nothing but respect for a wounded soldier, and you are her brother.
You don't know my sister Agatha. She may be young, but she's all discipline and morality. If she ever found out what really happened.
She doesn't have to know.
She's a sly one, my sister. One day she'll find out the truth and knock 7 bells out of me. Nah, I'm better off here.
I guess we do both.
Children despise their father injured in the war.
What do you think? They saw me once. My poor angels left the room crying. They keep on having nightmares every week, my sister told me.
I mean, he's not a case of stolen valor. He actually did fight.
True.
How close are you to Miss HOWCROFT? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
And it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
It's not sanitary, you know, as from what I've heard. Biting has been kind of play for centuries, thousands of years among humans.
Well, yes, it's so there are problems with breaking the skin.
Yeah, because our mouth is a cesspool.
Yeah. There's also a problem we can't actually digest blood properly in large amounts. The iron in our blood doesn't go through our kidney or liver properly.
Got it.
Now, I am not going to say that one.
I do not blame you. It's so it won't let us complete it without saying it. Seriously?
How close are you?
Wait,
Aren't you?
she's quite
You do realize.
in her
Yeah.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
No offense taken, to be honest.
Yeah. Now, that being said, Jonathan was a doctor, so
He was very much different war.
very much so.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings?
He was a bit closer to the front lines
Know
than you,
what's going on here.
than a lot
You
of the
better
cases
talk to
you'd
Miss
hear of.
Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. There again.
Real modern life, skin grafts can help with that, can't they?
Good evening,
Yes.
Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich,
I
vibrant blood.
also hope we have better
Tell me, Thelma,
better
why
pain
do you feel so
killers
Meds.
and things for that.
Why
Yeah.
him?
I'm running low on some of my painkillers because it's been a couple months since I
I
got
think we
fresh
have a
ones.
bond of some sort.
I don't use it very often, so I tend to forget.
He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood
Did that say are romantically involved?
No,
Yes.
no, Thomas is a delicate soul, even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Oh, that's so sad. I mean, it's really so sad.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
They,
Oh,
those two actually care about each other.
I know. I ship them both so hard. He is a decent guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't care that he saw a prostitute in the middle of a war.
No. Sex is unfairly demonized.
Yes, pardon me. I should have said something more along the lines of I don't care if he saw a sex worker. And as you say, yes.
And this game is very, very
Good evening,
insistent
sir.
on
I'm
hitting
Dr. Reed. I believe we're
all
going to be
the
Reed? Yes, I've been
1920s
informed about your arrival.
societal
I'm Waverly
issues.
ACKROYD.
Oh
Welcome
yeah.
aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
What? Seriously?
I was in a war, you know.
He He's in a
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd,
Oh God.
feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swan's
He must
isn't
not think that
your
blood
presence
the
in
blood
hospital without asking
research
anyone's
is worth
advice.
anything.
The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There's nothing I know of that he's went looking for fame.
He didn't. He just happened to,
He discovered something on a day when they were looking for a news item.
The other thing is his mentor was the one that helped him develop his blood transfusion technique. So he's only continuing on research the way any research gets continued on. The fact that he found something like that was newsworthy, like blood transfusion,
Yeah.
is not any of his doing or fault. Or
It's not a malicious thing.
no.
Also,
Now, do
Go
we
on.
call him out? Do we get angry, or do we take the softly approach?
I think we're going to save it for the next video because we're at 26 minutes.
That's a good point. I need a drink, so give me a couple of minutes.
Okay.